everybody, and thank you for joining me for another Sketchbook Sunday episode while I paint this wintry outdoor landscape. This is not typically a style that I paint in. It's much looser, and the shapes are a lot more abstract, and I actually enjoyed the finished look. While painting it, it was a little bit of a disaster at times. I was looking at all of these random blotches and shapes and wondering what I got myself into, but it all kind of came together in the end. So if you would like to join in, you're more than welcome to grab your paintbrushes and your paints and a piece of watercolor paper and follow along. Otherwise, if you're just here for the chat or because you enjoy watching me paint because it's a meditative thing, you can just grab a cup of tea and join me in that way as well. So today, getting myself to paint was quite a struggle. I had to pre-paint for next week because I wasn't gonna have time next week. So I had to really force myself to pre-paint 2 videos, and I was really doing absolutely anything else except painting. I was reorganizing my art supplies. I was going through the spare room and just getting rid of stuff we don't use. I was cleaning. I was literally just doing anything except painting because sometimes it's really hard to motivate myself to start painting. A lot of the time it's also hard to think of what to paint because, painting 2 paintings every single week for over a year without a break, it's hard to really, keep that creative energy and those creative juices flowing. So yeah, it was quite difficult getting myself motivated to paint today, but I'm glad I did because the 2 paintings that I painted, this being one of them, turned out to be really, really nice in my opinion. But another reason why it's been difficult to get myself to paint is because life is just kind of challenging lately. And yesterday it was actually really nice weather. The sun wasn't out, but it was a pleasant, 0 degrees Celsius. And so we just went to the forest to have a little campfire. And when I was at my parents' house a couple of weeks ago, my mom, she goes garage sailing a lot, or at least she used to, and so she has so many random things in my parents' place. Any cupboard you open, it's oh, you have 3 things of this item. And anyways, I found one of those portable saws where they fold in half and then you can unfold it and cut down some wood. So I've been really into watching YouTubers who kind of go out into the woods and cut down some dead trees and make a campfire. It's very meditative, so I highly recommend it. It might sound strange, but it's really nice. And so we have campfires frequently. We really enjoy going to the forest and making campfires, but we typically do that in the summer and the fall when it's a little bit warmer and the days are longer. But this time we just went to the forest in the day and built a little campfire in the day, and it was a lot of fun using that saw to cut down some of the dead trees that were hanging on for dear life. And that was quite meditative, and just being in nature in the quiet was very needed. And when I get into a state of flow when I'm painting, I feel very similar feelings of just being in a state of flow and just enjoying the calmness and the slowness. Anyways, that's it for today's Sketchbook Sunday episode. Thank you for joining me again. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you